Hello and welcome. Today we are in our Flameworks series, the Mad Max style playthrough. And we, in our last episode, built this fantastic rover here and drove it out to find an outpost, which we just found. And so today we're going to take it on with this completely unarmored and a prototype rover that we made. So should be good stuff. So let's look it over here. We have the larger size wheels and a little bit of space below to keep safe. On the front we have our flamethrowers, which would be useful for breaking in potentially. And we have a pistol ammo turret up top, custom turret that we made here. And so I'm hoping this will help us take out some of the turrets on the base. And then over here we have kind of all the basics we need for survival. We got the survival kit here, storage. We've got an O2 generator here on the back, and we've got built in here oxygen and hydrogen tanks as well. So kind of have everything we need here. The only challenge is that if we take this in there, we do risk this survival kit, which is our back. But we're gonna give it a try. So first, I want to make sure we have some ammo. We do. It's not a lot though. I'm thinking before we go in, maybe let's make a little more. Should be able to here. The old-fashioned way, because I don't want to go all the way back to base. If we can afford it. I do have a high inventory setting, so too bad. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having just a little more ammo than what we put stocked in there. I guess I was originally just planning a scouting mission, but I don't want to go back. Get that refining. Hey Reaper, how you doing? I mean, reclaiming man. Welcome. Just warming up, getting prepared for battle. Yeah, gonna go in and check out this Vanguard outpost. Just want to make sure I have a little more ammo before we start. My rover can at least be backup. No, I'm not that prepared. But luckily it's not red to us yet. Oh, there's two. Vanguard or military. I think I have the military base barracks right now, so I'm thinking Vanguard's the best, but we'll take a look, see how it looks. Let's do some scouting here. Can I make? I don't think I can make medkits with this, can I? No. remember how this vehicle drives. I have been living in Rovers lately. I think I ran my my Rover blueprint for like 6 hours yesterday at least. Making sure it was stable. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. My hope is that I'll probably go in at the same time. I'll just set this to target the turret and hopefully it'll help me take it out. That's my hope. Although I guess it might also just shoot me, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, we're getting in its detection range. Luckily, none of the planetary encounters have artillery, so we just have to worry about assault range if they have them. Okay, I think it's over the hill. Let's see. Well, that's good. Yeah. I mean, I think... Okay, it's neutral to me right now. I don't think it will fire until either I damage it or a local sensor detects me, and that's going to be within 50 meters, I think, is the max for a sensor. No, I've been wrong on things like this before. Oh, man. Ooh, okay. Definitely has assault. Here, before we go any further, let's make sure this turret controller is set up to attack. Seems like all the batteries are pretty buried, usually. Right, so I actually have this set to 300 range when I turn it on. Let's see if we can get up on it before it notices us. Ah, okay, there we go. There's the lower turret. Well, I think I would like to take out this lower turret first. And because I don't want to try to tank that assault turret. It's just got too much armor, right? The only thing I'm a little concerned about is, will I target the right turret? Because I can't really like target specific turrets, right? I think if I target this, okay, there's one over on the backside here too. Ooh. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna drive up, enable my enable my turret, and then try to also help take it out, the lower one. I think as long as we're parked there on the side, we should be able to get up over the top and get the assault fine, and the survival kit should be safe on this side if we need to do some shenanigans to get that one. Oof. Oh man, I'm nervous. Food. A little food. Okay. Ah. Ah. Yeah, that wasn't good at all. Okay, yeah, that didn't, like, move. I did turn it on. But we are in, and we are mostly safe here. Ugh. Okay. Let's look at the turret controller. On. Enable AI is on. I didn't have neutrals on. That was the problem. Okay. My bad. Ugh. Well, let's see. I think I can actually repair some of these things. Yeah, it was just I didn't target neutrals. That was my issue. My bad. You know, one day I'll get good at this game. Not today. Oh, what? There was another one over here? Where? I guess that other one just reached me. Oops. Let me die again. Wrong one. It's still working on it. Nice. No. Funny. Oh, where's my body? Going in. Nice. All right. What was that? Ah, okay, I see. There's one there, but I think there's also one over here. Oh no, it's that one. It had a good angle. Really? I'm gonna shoot through. I don't know if that's a good idea, turret. Calm down. That's funny. I think I'm just gonna rush up on it here. Yeah, I've actually destroyed a lot of the base already. There we go. Nice and low. It was at a pretty good angle though to get me earlier. I'll give it that. Okay. Mission accomplished. Excellent. How's my rover doing? Did okay. We're not getting shot at. Why am I still targeting that turret? Oh, I don't like the idea of this. Gonna target me? Oh, I think there's a defense block that they have that's probably trying to target. Go ahead and just turn this off. Alright, let's see how much damage we did to this poor thing. Kitchen. Steak dinner. Clang crunchies. And curry. Delicious. That was an O2 gin. Cargo. Ooh. Superconductors. Nice. And reactor comps. That's excellent. We'll use that. Saves us some mining. More reactor comps. Good, good. Nice, nice. Rockets. A little uranium in that. Ooh, that's over 200 thruster comps. That's really nice. I don't want to be targeted by this defense block anymore. Fix this. So I'm thinking that we'll probably just loot this place. These I needed. Pretty good haul there. Let's see. Any more upstairs? I guess it was all downstairs. What's left of it? Nice. Yeah, pretty good. I think I should be able to just throw a large container on top of this. Let's see, why not? Because weight wise, I mean, we got these larger wheels, so I think we'll be fine. And they're wider as well. I'm not going to connect it to conveyance. Just keep it centered just like that. Nice. I guess there is that other military outpost too. Since we still have a rover. Maybe we can come back for that one. I do like the way they set up these bases. They have like these sort of areas that like connected underground. So like if I was gonna live here or something, I could attach my wind turbines to this part. Pretty nice. Take some more of this with me. Oh, didn't even need to craft that stuff. Let's see. I want to get to these containers. So let's just work on opening up some more. Yeah, I think I do need to put a hinge on those flamethrowers. That'd be fun. Then I could kind of aim it around. There we go. Oh, thank goodness for the inventory room. I mean, even just for looting like this, it's just easier. Just gonna clear this place out. Actually, I'm not sure how much I can carry in here. 5K more. I wonder, yeah, I probably could put one more container up there. We'll see how this drives when it's full. Armory. I think that was all loot. So there was a battery here. I saw another one somewhere. Yeah, this is really hard to get to. Yeah, it's good to try to get these metal grids when we can as well. Since we don't have access to cobalt. Ah, here's the other battery. So there's one here and then one up floating. And then those turrets have a little bit of metal grids in them as well. $30, that's good. I'm just gonna scrap this one. I like our main base. Cause like the main base is nice because it gave us a garage, you know. And none of these bases are really big enough to use for direct production, I figure. But something like a garage is a nice accessory, you know. Oh. Whoa. Uh-oh. Crap. Put that on. No. Ah, yes, the pistols are working. I forgot to take out the antenna before killing all this. Oh, okay. Well, that was good. Some more material spawned. Okay, I'm gonna need another container on this. Well, that's good. Got to actually test this on a live target. Well, that's my camera too when I blew that up. Ooh, yeah, moving a little slower on this now. Okay, you don't need to shoot it anymore. Got it. Actually, ironically, I could technically farm cobalt with these drones. That's funny. I mean, I don't have any other way to get it other than stealing it. Yeah, I could actually like gather a bunch of these antennas and then power them, make a little farm. I don't think we're gonna do that, but I could. Yeah, that's pretty good for metal grids. I do like these modern drones that they made. It's always interesting, like they do need to make them nice, but not too nice because the player has to fight them. You know, like that also makes them not like the best ship you could steal. Oh, sweet, those are heavy armor pieces here too. See, I like this scenario setup because it actually makes it matter that I'm stealing these pieces of armor, you know? Like, I can't just go mine cobalt somewhere. I'm so glad that turret worked. It's limited. I think it's mostly limited to like 250, but I think it can stretch to 300. So that's what I have it set at. I mean, if they tried to outrange me, I'd be in trouble. But I think most of the time I should have a fair chance of shooting back at them. I am collecting some magnesium. I should be able to afford normal weapons soon. Trying to get anything interesting out of this. I got it. And this is so bumpy. All right, I think I need to use the flamethrower on this. Just because I can. Like butter. Like butter. Oh man, it gets those ones in the back too. Timber. Oh man. Ooh. Used up all the hydrogen. That's awesome. We got some ice cooking. I'll let this set for a sec. Oh, good. Take a little scrap. Oh man, I just flatten that. It's beautiful. Remember to eat more. Okay. Got 27%. Wait, bearing link. Tough on this angle here. CO2 generator. Oh yeah, we can get some ice from this. Bottles. I like bottles. Yeah, I think like the pistol gun's great, but as far as like just raw damage, you know, can't beat the flamethrower. If we can just take down this thing with it. We disconnected that part. Like just one more part to disconnect. Thing turns pretty slowly. All right, come on now. I took it out, but now it won't fall. It's funny. I don't see anything holding it up. Here, if I take out something mid-height, that should register and drop, I think. Get into the console and make it drop. Oops. But not possible. I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to put a hinge on this for later. Okay. I think that's good. Destroyed that outpost pretty well. At that, I lost track of where the other one spawned. The military barracks. But I can just GPS dead base. Okay. See if we can make it back home without flipping. That's gonna be the challenge. It's a pretty good haul though. Good about that. Got a lot of materials that we can't normally get. A lot of metal grids. Can actually afford to make some small ships. We also, with the oil mod, I think we have some advanced fuel and thrusters that go with that too. So, we can also potentially make those. Whoa, canyon. Better be careful here. Oof. Yeah, we drove a ways out. Keep an eye out here. Got a little air there. Yeah, I like these bigger wheels. I usually like smaller vehicles and wheels because they're like efficient and such. But yeah, I don't know. These ones are just it's a lot safer. Got a lot more distance from the ground. One thing that I was thinking about doing is wiring up better communication between grids so that I can always go check back on the main base or just look around. So set up some searchlights. I think that would be fun. I also have the cambered LCD mod, but that only works if you're connected to the grid or recently connected to a grid. I just want to make sure there isn't a big old pit behind one of these hills. I think this vehicle has been good. I think having any vehicle with a turret is helpful, especially if you're dealing with any of those drones that come in. So I think that was good. I think the fact that we have to throw on these containers is telling that maybe we just need a larger vehicle next time. Built-in containers. I think I could definitely armor up the turret a bit more. I mean it took fire because it wasn't shooting back. It probably would have been able to take out that interior turret correctly fine. So I think that's good. I think just generally I could armor up the whole vehicle a bit. Could add 2 layers of light armor to this if I wanted, without it causing any significant issue. Yeah, pretty good. Oh, I do think it would be fun to just have more fuel for the flamethrower as well. Maybe a full-size tank. Oh, that's an unknown distress signal. What? Base. I mean, I don't want to turn down an unknown. At least we could go claim it. Oh, no, is it over? Hopefully it's not down the ravine. No, looks like it's good. Nice. All right. Yeah, we're getting lucky with spawns. Yeah, I can't turn down an unknown signal like that. Ooh. Yeah, I guess my turret still kind of works. If there's a weapon on here, we'll target it. some more ammo here. Oh, that tree was the base. Okay, wait a minute. Where is this? Is it down or on the other side? Other side, okay. I think we can go around. Maybe? I don't remember. Oh. Ooh. Nope. Actually, I wonder if I could make a bridge. I do have a fair amount of material on me. Maybe? I think the hard part is just aiming it. Oof. Here, let's mark this. GPS temp. Yep. Temp. And I think I can just clear out my stuff. I have 2 hydrogen tanks that are full. I think I can fill up one more. Yep. Back that. Okay. Alright. I made a GPS there. Going for the signal. You know, there's a chance that this contains banana beef. And that's worth really any risk. This is a Rover 1. I think, oh no, crash. Yep. Ship. I think these might have a turret in between. I'm not sure. No? No, I think this is a safe one. Ooh. Had a turret. In there. Yeah, that's good. Full thruster. 15 metal grids there. Yeah, that's nice. Cargo container. Kitchen has stew, no beef. Working cryo chamber. There we go. Okay. Just gave up the last way out of here. At least the crew will survive. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna eat stew right now. Okay, so our priority is actually not the medical components, though we'll probably get those. The metal grids. Guess I can just drop them on. Got those metal grids. Got those thruster comps. No metal grids in there. Thruster comps there. Still pretty good hole. I'll take it. Thruster comps. Yeah, we're gonna be set on platinum. O2 generator. Cargo. Yeah. So far so good. Let's feel the cryo stuff as well. This. Oh, it's the O2 generator. Dice. That was pretty good. And I don't think I claimed this one. I think we successfully scavenged it. Temp over this way. Excellent work. Yeah, I gotta go for those unknowns because they're just, you know, they're easy, right? Also, I don't have normal, like, unknown signal drops on here at all. So, gotta loot places to get the food. Good. Get rid of that. Okay, no more distraction. Or is this we're on top of? Ale. Making our way home. Actually, I probably should have killed that beacon just so I don't keep noticing it. But maybe on the next run, we might just go in a different direction. That's a pretty good haul. It's nice to know, too, that a rover like this can support 2 large containers just fine. Probably do 3 without any issue. Oh. Fix this. I did not mean for it to get darker this soon. I'm always torn between, do I freeze the sun or let it move a bit so it feels a little more natural? Hope y'all are having a good Saturday out there. Enjoying your recovery between holidays. You can see our smokestacks. Nice. Yeah, I like, especially with solar tracking, it's nice to see the move during the day. Oh yeah, we gotta check on our miner in the pulley rig. I guess I can pull up to the front and up with my wheels. I don't know what. Good. Let's go grab the. It's been going a while. That's funny. Glad I have plenty of hydrogen. Okay, there we go. That's not too bad. The only trouble about the way I set this up is that the containers are on the side here. Grab this real quick. Can pay better attention. Oh, there we go. Dagon miss. Dagon nice. Yeah. Didn't make it until 2020. Oh. Dang, that's too bad. The Avatar movies are always so potentially promising. The water one didn't seem too bad to me. I haven't seen the fire yet though. Yeah, I actually I'm planning on stopping streaming for a while at least. Just so I can focus more on my tutorial videos. But I may still do it just a little more event like, not necessarily a weekly thing. Just a heads up. I really like the streams. I just know longer term they might not be very sustainable, so try not to commit a lot to them. Oh, it's too bad. Fire. Okay, let me get the rest of those ingots. And now remember, I labeled these. Get. I should be able to search for that and get to that. Wow. Okay. That was dangerous. Maybe I'll fly a little slower next time. Actually, this would be a good question if I can actually get there on one tank. I think I can. Yeah. I should have seen that one coming. I'm definitely not surprised. Nice. My body didn't bounce very far. That's good. Nice. Good recovery at least. Good. Somehow don't have right drill. Yeah. Well, I mean, this thing moves, so you don't know. I think I could actually be more of an engineer about it. So let's look at the pulley. I think the pulley will say where it's at. So 3, 4, 1. So then we change our maximum distance to whatever we're at. So 3, 4, 1. So let's say 3, 3, 9. And then we're just doing it 0, 1. So oh, I have it turned off. Okay, fix that. I can go faster than that, so B3. Can set up a control point for this. Yeah, the only thing is that like I'd love to do this automatically, but without having that, knowing what that maximum or what elevation it is at. Can't think of a way to go back to the exact same spot. Now, what I can do is I can set a sensor on it that would check in front of it, and it would slow down when it saw voxel. I think that's the best way to handle this return trip. It's kind of fun taking the elevator. And we're getting a lot of good activity in space engineers. I think there's a lot, like it's split up over SE1 and SE2 a bit, but it's overall it's just like a lot more people making let's plays and doing streaming. I saw some new faces today that I just have never seen before streaming Space Engineers 2. Yeah, there's actually another just straight up elevator type platform type mod. It seems pretty cool as well. Nice. Yeah, I mean, it depends where, like if they came from previous streaming, then you know, they're bringing some of those numbers over. Just there's a lot of variety streamers now, part of it as well. I mean, it's nice. There's good hype around SE2. And it should translate to just bigger numbers in SE. So that should be nice. Okay, I set the maximum, so I should just be able to straight up reverse this. Hopefully. Oh, no. Lower this back to where it was. Pretty. It should be safe to reverse this. It just looks cool. Actually, you know, it'd be really fun to set up a base at the bottom of something like this. So only drill out the path, like, pretty small. That would be fun. The nice thing about this, too, is that this is a straight connection. So if I wanted to wire power down here, it's really direct and easy. So cool. "10 hours of drop drill." Yeah, pretty much. Well, so each one of these goes to just under 500 meters. But I mean, I'm not doing shear inertia tensor or anything, so I have a feeling I could probably stack at least 2 or 3 of these without too much trouble, and then maybe with shear inertia even further. Because the nice thing is, like, there's only one part to the pulley, right? Like, it's probably much more stable than normal pistons. So you could probably set up an elevator with, or set up a drill with one of these that goes down to like 2,000. That would be fun. Here's this. Okay. I think we're 0-1. Maximum distance. Should do its normal drilling now. I didn't turn off any events, and it would have been empty, and so it would have turned on. So this should be the perfect state if it stops on its own here. Yeah, my drop drill video for the vanilla version of this doing really good. Nice. See if this is good and full. Okay, it should be stopping soon. Yes, it stopped. Good. Perfect. Ah. I wonder, I'm trying to think of how far it is to the center of a planet. I think it's like 30K with a full-size planet. But maybe you could drop drill like to a moon without too much trouble. That'd be fun. But actually, it would be the safest way to travel through a planet or moon as well. At least it's direct, you know? I wonder how it handles differences, like, so something that long, I wonder how it handles differences in gravity. Like, does gravity affect the end differently than it affects the middle at that point? Hopefully. Oh, that's weird. Let's see. Yeah, we need to make some repairs. unload. All this fabulous loot. Be rich. I think still don't know about the balance of these POIs, right? Because I mean, they're cool and they're kind of like the Minecraft village. You get a heck of a start when you find one, and since they're not aggro at first, they're generally easier to take on. So like that's pretty good. But yeah, I guess that's fine. It's so random. You don't know if you're gonna find a faction you met already, or they're all gonna be like space pirates, or they're gonna all be unknown ones, which are hardly defended at all. Right? Like it's just it's not a predictable way to start out a playthrough, I wouldn't think. I guess unlike Minecraft, where if you find a village you're good, like you might actually just look for a bunch of different ones. Like you might go out looking and then choose through and find the easiest ones. Like maybe when you first start, maybe you just travel a long ways and only go for the unknown ones. Not sure. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like I know where to go for these turrets. I've hydromanced so many turrets by now. Yeah. And I'm not sure like how much hydromanning they're expecting. I mean, it seems like they're expecting some. Not sure. Oh, there was my nicer miner. Ironically, if there's any sort of weather, the oxygen does go away here, but usually it's fixed by the time it run out. Where it stores power. Yeah, I mean, the challenge is if somebody wasn't playing with the mods that I have on here right now, they just don't have access to, I mean, they wouldn't start out with access to magnesium or any grid weapons. So, I mean, unless they're just going to shoot everything with the default pistol, pretty rough way to live, right? And at that point, like that might as well be a melee weapon. So, like you're faster with the grinder. Like kind of once you go in and start taking on one of these, you're kind of stuck in there. Well, yeah, but I mean, so let's say that you give yourself the requirement that you can't use the grinder, then the only thing you have is the pistol, and so you would be forced to use a pistol, but you would probably still need to like try to dodge and hide, and see you'd use it as if it was a grinder. I think it gets more interesting if you can have vehicles that have some weaponry. Then it's grid v grid combat, you know? Curry. Clam crunchies. And the steak dinner. Uh-oh. It's a question mark on the clam crunchies. Okay, so let's put some weapons back on here and the camera back. Okay, that's the right direction. Yep. Yeah. True. I think it generally would make it so that you can't take on the POI when you actually need most of the resources from it. That's why I really like this pistol ammo, because you could make it from there. Trouble is you can't turret it up without an assembler. Better. Let's add those to the turret control. Just assault after you're in and establish safety. So are you saying so you have to use the pistol to take out any turret? Or you have to use the pistol as you're running it? I think 4 is the one I want. So 4. There we go. So if you have, so this is alphabetical, and it will look alphabetically to decide which one to use as the aiming reference. So that's why I renamed center. That way it aims from the center of those 3. Yeah, it wasn't too bad for the repairs there. Let's start this guy up. Good. We really didn't take much damage. Good. Fuel tank's full. To base combat is fine, not messing with that yet. Only restriction is no grinder until you're in the base and all the turrets are down. Okay. Yeah. I guess. Maybe if there was another handheld weapon that was more effective. Let's get up some ammo active over here. I mean, you can actually throw down a stack of pistol ammo next to a wall and then blow it up. That's kind of a lot of work. Yeah, I'm just saying that, like, we can try this next time, but trying to take down like an assault turret with just that pistol, very rough. Oops, this was the wrong place to get it up. Like, why is that so low? There we go. That's a little better. Yeah, I'm thinking like there was some sort of like heavy pistol or something kind of like a grinder, you know? Or, I mean, honestly, it'd be nice. Be nice if there was a version, like a really basic version of C4 that you could shoot. So instead of me having to like messily toss down ammo, I could actually stick something to the wall and then shoot at that. Because like if I lived in a world like this, I would do that. Right? I would find something that I thought was somewhat explosive and throw it on and then shoot it to destroy something heavy, like a door, like this, or a assault turret. It's just kind of messy to try to shoot your ammo. There we go. Yeah. So I have the mod, but I think that's more complex stuff. If it's here. Oh, I may not have put it in this list yet. Yeah, something like a makeshift sort of deal. That would be kind of cool. Nice. A little more pistol ammo if we got it. Yeah. Something we can demolish. Here, hold on. Do some testing here. If I think we only need like 10. Let me try this. First shot. Oh. First shot, but it didn't actually damage the pillar. Okay. Let's try 50. Man, I'm a good shot today. Oh, what? What, did they nerf this? Or is it just the way it was sitting on the voxel? I mean, I know I've used it to actually blow up doors before. Let's try it here. I mean, 50 should be enough. That's quite a bit. I'm probably gonna kill myself. What? Yeah, so I guess it just had to be right on top of the block. Because this getting exploded caused the deformation, but didn't actually damage. Like, I've done it for like this door before. Maybe I just had to have it like right up against it. But it'd be cool even if I could just like have a little bit larger hitbox and attach that to a wall just as is. Like, that would be nice. Okay, I've got ammo. And I think we could... There was that one extra military outpost out there, and it has to still be there. So we can actually go back in that direction. Make this an attacking day. And I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure if we go in this direction, kind of to the right of it, we'll find that other one. Or we'll find something to attack. Access control. This vehicle's been pretty good. And that was the distress signal from last time. I still should have put another gyro on this though. Kind of used to having that extra control in the air. I've got just enough though. Yeah, I've thrown a whole bunch of ammo like that, like all around a base, and they do sometimes chain react. Kind of cool. So you could kind of like have one of those like old-fashioned dynamite kind of chains do a larger explosion. Kind of fun. I guess part of the trouble though is for PvP. They don't want to make it too easy from somebody to like start in a starting rover and then go PvP someone's base. Most of the difficulty around PvP in a base is based around where the turret locations are as well. If you place them well, then it takes a bit to get to the base. I mean, especially with space engineers, it is always possible to take down a planet base with enough time. Just a matter if it feels like it's worth your time or not. I do think it would be kind of fun to set up like a server or something, and kind of like trade back and forth. So like I might set up a base, and then somebody else might set up a base, and then like I would attack it, then we'd revert the save. But that's the trouble, like you can't do it live on a server. You do need to be able to like reload a save, I think. The nice thing, one thing, especially with protecting planetary bases, Lucas showed a bit ago that blast doors were able to help stop kinetic missiles, which normally those, like if somebody just crashes their ship into your planet base, you're usually just toast. So potentially with blast doors, you could help prevent some of that. Oh. Ooh. Perfect. Nothing to worry about. Landing on a tree. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, well. Yeah, I definitely do have enough gyros to recover from things. Good. I am glad that they made that change to trees, because I think the old trees would have just murdered me there. Okay, so that's over that way, and I think go to the right over here. I think, I don't like remember exactly. Could loot some more from that other old base, but there wasn't that much there. Got all the goodies. Well, okay, this doesn't look that familiar. I guess if we do a 4K circle around the dead base, then we have to see it. Yeah. That would make sense. There we go. Military outpost. I was right. Not always, but usually my in-game direction's pretty good. Up or down? Up. I may regret this, but hope seems like a good start. Yeah, it feels good having these wider wheels. I hadn't done many Rover playthroughs in the past, and I never really liked them, but mostly just because I wasn't good at them. And now that I'm starting to get a feel for things that matter, building appropriately, I'm starting to like Rovers a lot. They're hardly ever the most meta, but they're often the most fun. Pretty good. We're going to have looted 3 bases in this episode. I didn't even turn up the spawns. Out in the desert. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Took my eye off the road a second there. Yeah, we got a lot of use out of this rover. Oh, okay, we are getting closer. Let's see it. So I think I might be right on the other side of that. Yeah. Right. Good. We're sneaking up on it because we're so sneaky. Okay. I think yeah, this is when I took over recently. Okay. So I think we have the small turret on the bottom left, the rocket launcher on the top, and then on the far side we have a little interior turret next to the stairs. I think as long as we get out of range of the rocket turret, should be pretty good. So, gonna drive up and try to do what I attempted to do last time. Just this time we're set to target neutral, so it should be good. So I'll go underneath or to the other side of that Gatling and turn this on to distract. Okay, good drink. And I think we're good. Let me just double check. Oh, yeah, we got tons of ammo in there. I've got a little ammo, but I'm just gonna Hydroman. Oof. I wonder if I could take down this whole base. Maybe? Alright, that's good. There's a sensor, I think, I think it's like there. Wonder. Awesome. Let's see if we can cut down this whole thing. Pretty close. Let's see. Cooking ice? Yeah. Nice. We are using weaponry. Oh, don't want to risk. See if we can shoot this right now. All right, I'm pretty happy with these pistol rounds. And I'm just going to turn it on auto here. Right. Jeez. That was great. Whew. They got this antenna. Man, I feel like a professional. That's awesome. Oh, let's see if I want to see if I can just take down this whole base with this flamethrower. Thanks. What is keeping this thing standing? Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the performance of those pistols because they're turned down a bit, but the 3 of them at once, that's big. Huh. I guess I need that mod that like fixes floating grids. That's good stuff. All right, let's see how the loot is here. Loot here is usually pretty good. Auto cannon, nice. Oh, 5k cobalt, yes, ingots. Lee? Yeah, it's really not that hard to get away without ores. That was over 1k magnesium. And honestly, you usually do get some superconductors, so oh, nice raw cobalt as well. I guess, you know, it'd be difficult to afford a jump drive. That would be kind of rough, I guess. Like we're gonna need a container on this as well. Yeah, that'd be cool. Computers. I know compute. There we go. So good. Yeah, we're rich. Then I wanted to destroy this antenna as well. Or not antenna, but that beacon. And we can open this door, maybe the next one. I figure by doing this, I will continue to make enemies, which is fine. Because, yeah, I'll just make all of these super dangerous eventually. And it's actually working out well. We're getting enough magnesium that we should be able to afford some weapons to deal with these guys. Gonna open this door. Glad I brought my keys with me, you know? What do we got? Whoa, that's a long logistics report. Local operative moves slowly. That is not a problem. That is by design. Problem on our hand. Worried about Prototech and Factorum. Oh. People think it's ROS instead of Factorum. Interesting. I mean, I like that they're putting in these lore data pads. I just, I don't know. I wish they'd do a little bit more for the lore. Veggie burger. I gotta check upstairs here. Medkits. How about that? Got one. Ooh, nice. 20 rockets. Pretty good. Made pretty quick work out of this place. Kind of surprised I haven't noticed any Factorum parts today. I mean, I don't have the Factorum enabled, but I don't think that should prevent spawns of Factorum pieces. I think I got one earlier at our main base. I'm really curious. So like I felt like the economy didn't really make sense here with a Mac style game, but you never know. Maybe the new economy stuff will look cooler and fit more into its environment or something. Okay, is there any metal grids we might be missing or other unique parts? I don't think so. Here, let me try to blow this door with ammo. Oops. Oh, it's fine. Yeah. That's whatever's under it for sure. Oh, maybe. There's 2 doors I gotta hit. The pistol is a lot more random to you, I think. The shots. Fine. Goods. Right. I think that's good. I think we salvaged the uniques. I don't think I can convert the grid until I own more of it. There we go. Haha. I think they're only updating the stations. in the econ update. Well, the stations and the ships. But I hope they're doing more stuff under the hood. Like right now, even with editing or modding, I can't sell a ship unless it's as part of a station. And then even the stations, only one type supports selling ships, the builder type. And it's kind of random what gets sold at a certain time. Like I would like to set up a mod to where every single shop type would sell like Todd's speeder or something, you know, like some like small transport vehicle that was somewhat interesting for lore, you know. But I can't quite do that right now. Nice. Mass destruction. I like that. We're out of ice, I think. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Pretty good. Yeah, we took on 3 bases, demolished some of them. That was fun to just take that one down to the ground. I gotta be careful, I'm full of inventory. Pretty good episode. I think so I won't be streaming regularly, but I do like streaming and hanging out with people, so I will do it occasionally. And I like having these 2 worlds. So I've got the Frostworks world. It's a little more organized, a little more industrial based. And then this one starts to do a little bit more combat related stuff. Just different vibes. So I kind of like having these 2 worlds and might reuse them for multiple things later. So it'd be cool. But I'm going to start packing up here and log off pretty soon. Making my way back to base. I want to thank everybody for hanging out today and in previous streams. It's been a lot of fun. Great to see everybody. Yeah, making a lot of future videos. I hope you enjoy. All right, well, have a good one, everybody. Enjoy your holidays. I'll see you in the next one.